Welcome everyone, welcome and thank you so much for watching all our interviews with coaches, trainers and consultants. Today we have a special guest, Stella Ho. Welcome Stella, thank you so much for being here with me today.
Thank you, Diana, for this invitation. I love to support people here.
Amazing, thank you so much for being with me. I believe that we have a lot to learn from you. Stella Ho is a business consultant, strategist, and the founder of Real Wealth Creation Global Business Consulting. If you want to create more wealth, leveraging real estate and beyond, to live a life on your own terms, then you are in the right place. For more than 25 years, Stella created wealth just by shifting mindsets, helping thousands of clients become millionaires with their real estate investments and consulting businesses. She helped her clients move from zero to 5, 6, and 7-figure businesses that generate profits so they can live the lifestyle they desire. Stella created a mindset to profits, a method to create and scale revenue just by shifting mindsets. One of her clients in her 40s closed about 1 million in sales in the second quarter of 2021, although she was struggling to stay afloat in 2020 during the pandemic. This is an impressive bio. Thank you so much, Stella, for being with me today. I believe that we have a lot to learn from you.
Thank you for sharing that, introducing me. For more than 25 years, I've been in the real estate industry in Singapore, which is relatively challenging due to the expensive real estate. So one of the challenge is shifting mindsets of people looking at values of real estate. So I have helped thousands actually become millionaires in this space. And however, along this journey, I also realized I can do more than just helping those people with real estate and reach them with wealth. And because I realized that it is not about just monetary, however, it's beyond money. It is actually here. And because of that, I can see so many people struggling in their life and not knowing how to make money to survive, and not even knowing where to or who to reach out for help. So I decided to be, embarking on this business consulting business and coach, mentor my students so that they can be in control of their life, live the life that they desire, and not under any pandemic, any government controls, any life situation controls. They can be empowered to live the life that they really can build on their own. And this is why I created this mindset to profit proprietary system. It has helped quite a few people reach their $1 million sales in a couple of months. Yeah, despite during this pandemic they were struggling. The other person that has actually gained a lot during this pandemic. In fact, she was the one of my the people who said, Stella, no matter what you are teaching, I want to be in. Yeah, I just want to be in. So when she first stepped in, she said, I don't have the money to pay for your program. And I gave her a 12 pay, and I was asking her, Joyce, don't tell me you don't have $400 every month. If you don't have, there must be something wrong. And if you don't have that money, you won't have it in 2 years' time, 1 year's time, 5 years' time. So better take action now. She laughed. So she managed to find her first deposit, first payment. She came into the program. Within 10 days, she did her first sales outside the program. She has a business that was totally zero during pandemic. So within that, I think the 6 days, she achieved her $10,000. So from there on, as of like 2 weeks ago, she did a testimony for me just by herself. She just decided to give it to me. She has actually contracts worth hundreds of $1,000s, one moving towards $1 million, and that's potentially a national contract in USA. So the kind of mindset shift that can turn people's life around is really something I was looking forward, to help more people. And yeah, so I embarked on this journey when I was searching for myself over 15 years ago. Yeah, I've already been a millionaire then, and I was thinking life is not just about money. Is there something else? I felt unfulfilled. I left my corporate work because I really feel there was nothing more I can contribute except close more deals, make more people millionaires. But there wasn't that heart, heartfelt fulfillment. So I went on searching. In fact, I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on system, programs, coaches, mentors that don't work. Wasted so much time and money, and I was really frustrated. So it was only when I found the solution, I know, okay, this is the way I'm going to do this. And I'm going to make myself very accessible to actually help these people who actually pay for programs and software and mentors. And after learning, they are like, oh, I have all this knowledge, but how do I then implement it? So in my systems, one of the major areas I really focus on is accountability, implementation, the step-by-step implementation, and how to even start your business at low cost so that you can create income. And as and when you create more income, then you invest to build out a company structure. We're not building a business, we're building a company to leave a legacy for ourselves so that you can automate the system. Then you can actually have freedom. Yeah, you don't want to be locked into the job again. You become a worker for your own business. So it is more like building it towards company so that you can be free. You can go to the beach, have holidays, travel around the world, spend time with your children, family, and yet at pockets of your time you dedicate to your students, you dedicate to your business, you can dedicate through the automation, your team. And that is really a desired lifestyle that many people want for themselves.
Thank you so much.
So this is my story.
Thank you so much. This is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your story and for sharing all these lessons and experiences of your clients, because absolutely, I believe this is what all businesses need to really build that confidence and that relationship with their clients. And as you mentioned, so they can come back to you and say, whatever you are teaching, I am in. And this is what is amazing. And I wanted to ask you, how did you manage to do that? What are the ingredients to really build that so that people know that whatever you have to offer is of value?
Yeah, it is a world that you can actually find information online easily. However, that the part that is very lacking in the space is heart connectedness. You have actually mentioned it as well. It is how you connect with the clients, connect with the people that you support, to show them that you are there to give value, to help them, to support them, to care for them, so that they trust you, build rapport with you, and you have this credibility in that space. That's one of the key ingredients. The second ingredient that I would emphasize is the willingness to invest in yourself. To invest in self, to know and to execute, to implement the process. Many people fall short of this. They feel that I have the knowledge, I can do it myself. However, they do not know that they actually sometimes don't even know which one to begin first. There are so many pieces, which one? We make it easy and don't complicate matters. Discipline is the other thing. So one of the things that I also focus on is gifting. One of the quote that I call it my own quote is, gift and you shall be given. This is my personal quote. And you see everywhere in the space I am in, because that's my belief system. I believe in gifting. I don't believe in holding back. I believe in giving everything 100% or even more than 100%. Because when we're gifting, the person is receiving. They are ready, you build credibility and you also build rapport. And you build confidence, the working relationship between you and the person. And even if they don't come through me as a mentor, they will have gained something through my training, my teaching, my sharing. And then they can embark on by themselves. And if they really require someone, they can always hop in and ask for support. So gifting is really what I believe in. That's the value that people are not aware they can actually just do this and gain clients. In fact, till now, I've not spent dollars on marketing. Yeah, my students all come from organic marketing. I don't spend a single cent. They raise their hands. I want to join you. I feel this is beneficial. I really want to hop in. And this is really it is something I'm really happy to say, because they believe in me and they want to take action for themselves. Yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Stella. Thank you for sharing it with us. And absolutely, I believe that we need as business owners to give more and more and to show what we know, exactly what you mentioned, to share our knowledge with the world. And I believe that this is one of the mistakes business owners are doing, that they hold back. They think, oh, if I give everything, then they are not going to come into my trainings and my seminars. And this is also something that I am teaching as well, saying that you are showing them for free what they need to do, and then you are going to help them implement, because this is really the struggle for many business owners. As you mentioned, they go to trainings, but then they don't implement what they learned.
Yeah.
And my question would be, what do you think that is missing? Why do people join so many trainings, so many seminars, so many events, but then they just stop? They don't implement what they learn and they don't see results. Why do you think this is happening?
One of the key essential ingredients that is very important that people don't realize is the inner fears inside them. Yeah, you actually have, all of us have fears, including me, and we are not aware of the fears that we have. So we may be just going around searching for solutions, but this inner fear stop us, get us stuck in moving forward. So, which is, in fact, one of my lower, I wouldn't say low, it's not a lower program. In fact, it's a very empowering program. It is a low entry program called Fear to Power, something I really give away. It is to actually help people discover what is that inner fears at a subconscious level. And when you remove these inner fears out of the subconscious level, your business fly, your life change, your relationship really is empowered. Your confidence level is different. So inner fears is something that people are not aware, and this usually comes from childhood imprint or environment, your parents, your friends, even your family that has impacted you in life. So this is one thing that actually stop people, and this is the deeper side of mindset. When we talk about mindset, there are so many layers. People say you must be motivated. These are what you must do. You must be disciplined, have gratitude, have love, da 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 da. You know, it is true. But I like to dive it deeper to find out what is inside this mindset before you had start the motivation, which can be 5 days after you attend, for example, a high motivational course. You're so charged up. You can last for 5 days, maybe a week, if you're lucky, a month. What happens after a month? The energy starts to come down. So besides knowing what is the inner fear, clearing it, then the next step is the system and process that we build for ourselves. Your life system, your business system, step by step, you build up on a daily basis. So the daily basis kind of system is very empowering to know exactly what to do every day. You wake up, you will say, oh, today maybe I'll start doing this piece, the webinar piece, or products, if you're into products and services. Then you're all over the place. So start with the vision in mind. What is the dream that you want to have? Then know what is your inner fears. After you know your inner fears, you have the vision. I call it a vision board myself, a dream board. So the dreams does not involve you. The dream involves you and the world. What impact do you want to make to the world? And when you actually tap into the resource, the world, the universe, I call it the universe. So you can have different religious background. You can still rely on your faith. And then you decide what you want to contribute to the world. At what level? Is it at family level? Is it at student level? Is it at worldview? So you increase your dimension in this space. So you come from spiritual awareness, spiritual ascendance, transcendence. And then money will come easily to you because you realize the step by step is very clear. The divine gives you direction. Then on a daily basis, have a system of working out your business structure. From knowing how do you manage your expenses, and target the revenue, building whatever, let's say it's an online, let's just take a coach online program that you want to build. What kind of people you want to attract, knowing your clear audience, and then moving forward to your day-to-day operations. How many times do you run certain, because I do organic marketing, right? You still need to do marketing, but not the paying dollars kind of marketing. How do you engage with people? How do you get into community and give value? How do you attract your clients? So all these are step-by-step process. However, people don't do this because they one thing that is, it should be, I do this, I will get this result straight away. So the instantaneous kind of mindset, I must have the result the moment I put this action out. However, we have to realize that your clients only have to see you 7 to 12 times before they actually will raise their hands to say, hey, I think you're the person for me, to support me. So you have to have dream, but yet you must take small steps, have realistic action plan, and have discipline to follow through. One of the other concerns that I have is because the entrepreneurship journey is very lonely. So when people hit upon challenges, I don't use the word challenges in my life. However, for the sake of understanding, if you have challenges, you might your spirit, your concentration, your focus will actually dive down. You'll find other distraction, another shiny object to attend, another course to attend, in order to make sure you have the resources. So that's when you get distracted again. However, all you have to do is stay on the track, continue the work, and if you have a community of supportive people, like-minded business owners coming together and supporting through this system, then the success result is faster, and it will become a possibility for you at a shorter time frame. If you struggle on your own, sometimes you will realize you don't have this grit and this resilience to continue through.
Thank you so much, Stella. Thank you. Amazing information and so valuable. Thank you so much for sharing with us, and thank you for giving us all these details that really help our audience to move forward and to have a lasting change. And this is something, as you mentioned, that many business owners fail to do because they give up, they go for another shiny object, and then they get lost in the track. And you mentioned that one way of doing this is to be surrounded by like-minded people. And the question is, how do we do that? Where do we find these like-minded people?
So you can create your own community. That is one of the easiest way to create your own community. You can join, of course, if you are in some courses, you can attend and join them in the Facebook. That's one easy way. So what I do is I set up a Facebook group. It's called Real Wealth Creation in short, but actually it's wealth creation for consultants, coaches, and entrepreneurs. The reason why I set up such a community is to put people together, the same like-minded people who are on this journey, who need support now and then. But it is not a space where people throw links, sell something. No. It is a space where everyone is open, free to give value in the group, so long as there's no links. So it is a supporting community. So if you guys want to know how to build community, just go into Facebook group and set up. In fact, I teach in the group as well, how to set up your own community. And you have to set the correct community, meaning that let's say you're serving a specific group of people, say in weight loss, then you want to have the right group so that you can give value in the space for people to come in and learn from you. And it doesn't stop another consultant who's in health, in weight loss to join you as well, because there's a lot of collaboration in this world that can happen. I'm someone who believes that there's no competition in the space. Yeah, the competition is only within yourself. And if you're open to collaborate with people, support others, there will be people who will support you in return. So just be very open to share, set up Facebook group. That's the easiest way. Facebook is a space where there is a huge community all around the world, and everyone is on Facebook every day. Maybe except for a few kids who doesn't use Facebook, not their generation. However, it's a space for engagement. So once you set that in place, that can get you going. That's one of the easiest. Other ways to get like-minded people are networking events. You can go to networking events to get to know the same groups of people, or you can join networking communities, business groups, like China. Over here, we have Business Chamber of Commerce kind of stuff, BNI, which you have to choose because you only have 24 hours a day. You have to decide who do you want to serve and who do you want to hang out with. Who we are, it's actually determined by at least 5 people around our life. Who are the people we mix with, whether they have a positive mindset or a negative mindset.
Thank you so much, Stella. Absolutely, I fully agree with you. There are so many ways nowadays, and sometimes we don't fully take advantage of them, either because we have this fear that you mentioned, either because we don't dare to dream big, or we don't know what steps to take. Thank you so much for being with us today in our interview, and thank you for sharing all your knowledge and experience in this field.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you
most
once
welcome.
again.
I'm happy to share more. As long you can just hop into my Facebook group. I have free resources there, and we have Tuesday lives every week. There'll be always something there for
Amazing.
everyone to share.
Thank you so much. I wanted to ask you, before we close our interview, who are the people you are serving and how can people contact you if they want to reach out to you?
Right now, I'm serving coaches and consultants and small business owners looking to create and scale their business just by shifting their mindset. And this process that I have is guaranteed. I will refund you all the monies if you do not get your result after following all my systems and processes. They can reach me on Facebook group, Real Wealth Creation. That's one way to reach me. Alternatively, you can go into a Calendly call with me so that you can actually have the resource. Let's have a discussion, because ultimately you want to know we are a fit for each other, right fit for each other. So I'm happy to put the link there so Diana can share that out for me. I also have a free gift here for anyone here who's watching this. You can go to www.mindsetforbusinesssuccess.com. You can download the e-guide there or hop into my free webinar if you like to. I have another free webinar, www.secretforbusinesssuccess.com. These are all free gifts that I'm sharing with you guys.
Thank you so much, Stella. Thank you once again for being with me and for being willing to spend your time, because I know how valuable your time is. So thank you once again.
You're most welcome. My pleasure.
And for those of you watching this, if you need guidance, if you are a small business or a business who wants to grow, contact Stella, because she is going to be there to support you in your path to grow at the level that you wish to grow. Thank you so much for watching us. Stay connected because more is to come. Mindset in business, happiness, leadership, and marketing are all subjects that we need to be aware of in order to grow personally and in order to grow our business. Thank you so much for watching us. Stay connected.